So with Jey Uso picking Gunther and Charlotte Flair picking Tiffany Stratton, we got some qualifying elimination chamber matches tonight to see who will go to the elimination chamber, win it, and face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. You know what time it is. Spark it up. Let's talk some wrestling.
We are Wrestling with Weed, the podcast.
What's poppin'? It's the Boo Shadow, it's Batty around, Hollywood Haley J, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
Wrestling with Weed. Check them out.
I'm Sabu, and you're watching Wrestling with Weed podcast.
You're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
It's your Olympic hero Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Ooh, welcome to Wrestling with Weed. Remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get all the new videos dropping. So first things first, we got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The intro to Raw had their little not vignette, but video promo package where you got, I like how they got Kevin Owens shooting from the car, and then you got Sami Zayn at the house shooting his promo. So that was pretty dope, kind of streetwise, kind of old school, you know what I'm saying? Backstage status, not everything in the ring, and you know what I mean? I like the approach that they're going. And then Sami Zayn's dealing with a neck injury from that cradle power driver that Kevin Owens does. I forgot what he used to call it, the panda power driver. He used to call it something, I forgot what it was. But if you are not familiar with their feuds, they've been having feuds in WWE for a while because they both been here for at least 10 plus years. But if you go back and you watch the Ring of Honor days where Sami Zayn was El Generico and came out with a cape, and him and Sami Zayn, or him and, then was Kevin Steen, fight Kevin Steen, but their matches were legendary. And you got to go back and watch them. I think they might have some on YouTube, but if you haven't, go back there and you'll see the crazy matches. Now, this is an unsanctioned match, which the general manager kind of messed up by saying it before he should have said it, because he was talking about, I can't, no refs, I can't stop him from killing you. And then Sami Zayn came up and to his face and started telling him, well, you can't stop me from killing Kevin Owens, which I felt like he should have poked him in the chest, would have made it a little bit more, authentic, but still was great. I know we're up for a great match. We're up for some great promos. We're up for some great entertainment from them two guys, because they go balls out to the wall. You know what I'm saying? So they got this storyline where the general manager is showing Bianca Belair and Naomi, where they see Liv Morgan and her bodyguard leaving the area where Jade got jumped. I'm telling you right now, it's going to come down to Bianca Belair is the one that attacked Jada. And remember, you first heard it here at Wrestling with Weed, the podcast. So we got the Judgment Day, and I guess Finn Balor was getting ready for his match with Seth, and that's the main event. But he then again he looks at Dom and says, no new members, which is a little crazy because I think, not sure, but I heard Malachi Black is on his way back to WWE, and what will be more fitting than to become the leader of the Judgment Day? He had the House of Black, now he could have the Judgment Day. He's proven that he's a star and he could lead a team, so we'll see how that pans out. Then you got, next up was AJ versus Dom. That was a great match. You knew it was going to be a great match because AJ Styles is a beast. AJ Styles looks none of 47 years old like they say he was on TV. And you got his match. Well, I don't know if he's having a match yet, but him and Braun Breaker got a little thing going on where Breaker jumps in the ring and tries to hit AJ with a spear, but moves to the side and lets Dom get hit. Then throws him out the ring. That is Braun Breaker, which his name should be Braun Steiner. But hey, gotta get what we could get. Then Braun Steiner tears off his shirt. That's some murder. And then throws it at AJ, and AJ catches it without even moving, like just nonchalant. Throws it to the floor. They mean mug, and that's the end of that. So now, this whole thing is a lot of people got negative feedback about Michelle McCool being a Hall of Famer. Tell you the truth, that time in that period of wrestling, I really wasn't watching as much. So I'm not sure whether to say no or yes, she should be in the Hall of Fame, but 9 out of 10 times it's because her husband's the Undertaker. That's why she's getting the nod. Because there's plenty of other wrestlers that should be in the Hall of Fame, like Bam Bam Bigelow, which I'm not sure if he's in there, but I think he's not. Countless other wrestlers that deserved or do deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And Michelle McCool, even though she probably was a difference maker back then, I really don't know. But from what I heard, she wasn't so much. I remember she shared the Divas belt with Layla. They were both cold Divas champ, I think. I'm not sure. Pretty sure they didn't have a tag team belt back then. But yeah, I think there's plenty other wrestlers that deserve to get in there, but what can you do? Taker's the man. His wife wants to be in. They're going to be both Hall of Famers, you know? So AJ versus Braun Steiner, whatever the hell. Steiner's fucking. I think that's going to be an okay match. I kind of think that AJ might put him over. Braun Breaker. Yeah, right? And it is what it is. AJ Styles, I think he deserves one more title run, even if it's the world title, because he's a beast. You know what I mean? How they said on TV, he was the inaugural NXT or TNA X Division champion, former TNA World champion. I like how they acknowledged him like that out there. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. So we got Chad Gable leaving his team behind. Supposedly, I heard that right now he's in AAA. WWE might have some working relationship with AAA. Would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? And have him go over there and learn from the luchadors and maybe bring some of them luchadors back just for a couple of events, not for everything. You know, I want to know where is this leading to. Like, who is he going to face? Like, who's the ultimate luchador that he's gonna face? Because he already fought Penta and Penta won. So let's see where this storyline leads up to. I don't know where it's leading to, but pretty sure it'll be entertaining. So Gunther come out and starts bad mouthing Jay. He was gonna beat the hell out of Pat McAfee for choosing Jay and for wanting Jay to beat him. And then Jay comes out, you know, the normal, let the ref stand in between and then break loose and then jump on him, and you know, Gunther fucked him up last week. Excuse my language, but yeah, messed him up last week. This week, you know what it is. They're gonna go back and forth. But I feel like even though we've seen that match on main event Saturday night, it's gonna be a barn burner for Mania. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jay's going over. Jay's gonna be the new world champion. And he'll have it for say 6 months, maybe a year. You never know, but he's gonna be world champion because that night after WrestleMania, that Raw, it's gonna be lit. Ooh, yeet. Let's see. We got Penta in action with Butch or Buddy or whatever the hell is his name, Pete Dunne. And it was a pretty good match. Then you had that dude that be with Gunther, forgot his name, but he came out, tried to distract them. Whatever happened, Penta still got the win, still undefeated on Raw, still undefeated in WWE, and then dude jumps him. I forgot what his name is. I'll put a picture up of him so you can see him. I forgot his name, but yeah, one of Gunther's boys. I guess they jump him and whatever. Let's see what storyline they're trying to do. Maybe a triple threat match, them three. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So we got Bayley. They're talking about Bayley being in the NBA. What was that, like, celebrity game? She didn't play all that good, but hey, she's there and she's crossing over to be a superstar. You know what I'm saying? So Sky's the limit, I guess, for her. But they call her BBL Bailey. But yeah, she played good defense. I just seen highlights. I didn't get to watch it, but she plays good defense, and she almost made a couple of shots. She did a nice pass. I like the way Pat McAfee was working on commentary, saying, "Ooh," because she airbotted. She clearly airbotted, but he was like, "Ooh, that was a great assist and score," you know. And Pat McAfee's the man. We fuck with you, Pat McAfee. If you hear a hero, shit, wrestling with weed, baby. So we got the main event: Finn versus Seth. They're gonna go at it for the main event. Then they show a little like video package of me what is her name? Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. And I feel like I guess she beat her in NXT. That's gonna be a good match. I don't know what's going on, if she's fighting for a title match or if she's getting a title match. I'm not sure. We're gonna see what happens with that. But I'm all in for it. I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the New Day coming out. And I felt like the New Day heel turn, it might hit the point where nobody's gonna care anymore. It kind of feels like it's getting there. But they had the Latino World Order come out and jump them. Not jumped them so much, just beat the hell out of them, and they all ran. And I don't know who it was, Escobar or somebody was gonna jump to the ropes, and they knew they ran away. I guess that's gonna end with a tag team match between them, Rey Mysterio, whoever else he picks to be with him to defeat the New Day. And it's all right. I feel like they should have injured Rey and got him out for a minute. I think he'll probably be back next week, but we'll see how this plays out. They should have went after a bigger fish. You know what I'm saying? But because you already got Chad Gable beefing with the Luchadors, and the LWO's basically Luchadors, so we'll see what happens with that. I feel like they should have went for a bigger fish. Then you got Cross coming out, and I have a feeling that he has Aaron Cross or Aaron, I forgot his name, but Cross is his last name. And I feel him, and he has his fingers in a lot of different storylines. The Sami Zayn storyline, the Uso storyline. There's a bunch of stuff that he's behind there manipulating. There was rumor that he was going to be the next leader since Bo Dallas is injured. Not saying forever, but who knows how long he's going to be. And give him, or give Malachi Black the White Six. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of options. You got a lot of ways to go. So you got Seth Rollins and Finn Balor for the last remaining spot for the Elimination Chamber, which you know Finn Balor's not gonna win because Seth Rollins is gonna be in there. You know what I mean? I don't even know how Paul got in there. I'm not sure. I think he just declared himself into the chamber. That's kind of crazy, you know. But you know Seth Rollins is gonna go over because they want him and Punk to come out of the cage at the same time or one after the other, maybe start off the Elimination Chamber. But to tell you the truth about these Raws, like I like the way they're formatting the Raw, because it's like one exciting thing after another. It never stops. Okay, you get these commercials, or I don't know if you could pay for no commercials. I'm not sure. I see commercials. So, but when they come back, it's like segment after segment after segment. Everything is hitting. Everything is catching exactly where it should be. And the momentum of the last segment carries on with the next segment. And I like that because before, when I used to watch Raw on USA, it was kind of stale. Like you have one stale segment. Even if you have a stale segment, have two great segments in between so that it will cancel that out. You know what I'm saying? But you always need a downer, just like you need when you have a great match. You need a match to calm everybody down, and you know what I'm saying? So far, Raw's been great. Hopefully, it just gets better and better. And until next time, remember, wrestling with weed. We love the support. Gone.